The boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. I'm gonna probably put that as the under. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of #Anime Talk. We finally getting back on schedule. How are you doing, my brother Chris? It feel like we ain't talking a month, even though I know it ain't been that long.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like it's been a minute because we ain't podding a minute. You know what I'm saying? But we back at it.
How are you doing, my brother?
I'm doing fine, man. The weather is not freezing cold like it was a few weeks ago. So we back in regular temperature right now. So I'm fucking with it.
How the music coming? Like, I ain't talked to you in a minute. What's the word? G?
Ooh, man, crazy shit going down. Like a lot of surprises. Like I'm not gonna lie, I'm back in my bag right now. Like album on the way. I don't know if it's coming. Like I keep pushing the album back because it's supposed to be perfect.
You on your Wayne shit.
Literally, this shit it's got to be perfect when it drops. But I'm dropping shit until then. Me and Otaku Guy about to drop a project.
What about? Let me ask. What about that Otaku God hashtag Chris song I keep hearing about?
What me has an Otaku God?
Yeah,
oh, that's dropping next week.
Okay, bad.
That's a Dandadan remix.
Bad. Okay, wait. You should send me a snippet to put at the end of this.
I got you. I'm gonna shoot you.
Let's go.
A little bit of Hasverse because Hasverse is mixed.
Let's go. Let's fucking go. But welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of #Anime Talk. My name is Lyndon Burton, joined by my co-host, Mr. Chris SJE. Chris, we got a lot to discuss. Ending of seasons. Demon Slayer's over. We still got Attack on Titan. So for the next episode, which won't be next week, but the week after, we are gonna probably be discussing Ranking of Kings, as well as we'll talk about like the first couple episodes of Bisco. And we're gonna watch Love is Kill, the first like 2 episodes. No, not Bisco. We're gonna do first 2 episodes of Love is Kill and Shimi, the anime, the Toonami exclusive.
Oh yeah, Shimu.
Yeah, with the gangsters, because that's right up our alley. So we're gonna just to let y'all know what to start watching to prepare for the next episode. Also in this episode, we have an interview with Jay, the host of the new Untitled Manga podcast. We have an interview with him so y'all can get to know him. Like I said, we're building the best anime and manga division over here, the Bros Who Think. It started off with the flagship of me and Chrissa. We bring in Christian. Now we got Jay. And then me and Chris are making more videos. We going on tour. We just talked about con schedule off air. It's looking, bro. We gonna have the best anime and manga team out here.
That's a fact.
Like niggas not gonna be able to fuck. Like when you think of collectives, like what's them niggas name? Anime Uproar. That's the collective niggas where it's like a bunch of niggas doing videos.
Now see that I'm not sure. I don't know if I know about Anime Uproar. I know Anime Ball is deep. You know what I'm saying? They got a little team.
See what? That's okay. Boom. But that's what I'm saying. We building us a team. So that interview will be right after we finish the news, and then me and Chris will get in our discussion and then the review. But without further ado, let's jump into it because we starting off at the top. Chris, just when I think they pull us out, just when I think we're out, they pull us back in. Dragon Ball Super. Me and you was done. Even though I kept reading the granola manga, you was done. Like my nigga Chris said, I'm not reading that shit. I'm off it. Moro had us pissed. Me and you was reviewing it every month. But now they pulled us back. You told me you're in it. They've aged up Goten and Trunks. They've released a promo image. All they got to do now is bring Cell back, and we all the way up in this bitch.
Yeah, I may have exaggerated a little bit, but I'm definitely gonna peep the movie.
Oh, you exaggerated to me in our text?
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna peep the movie though. I ain't gonna lie. Like my hype is not 1,000% revived, but seeing that,
that's huge.
That Goten and Trunks do the fusion dance as grown niggas, like you know what I'm saying, not adults, but like teens.
16.
Yeah, I'll take it. You feel me? As long as they're not like scrawny Goten and Trunks.
But we said months ago, we said if you're gonna have Pan in this story at that age, Goten and Trunks have to be older. And I'm so happy they did it. I like how they did Goten's hair. They didn't give him that bullshit haircut that he had in GT. I think he has like a Teen Gohan type haircut.
I don't know how to feel about that, man.
You don't like it?
About it. So I did like the GT hair Goten because I grew up on it. But
I thought you didn't fuck with him because I thought you thought he was a fuck boy. Didn't we talk about it?
Yeah. He was a fuck boy for sure. But no, I like GT Goten. It's just different. You feel me? It's just like I like it because it's like a polar opposite. Like GT Goten is the opposite of what what Gohan was. Like Gohan was like this nerd dweeb. I'm gonna be about the books. I'm gonna be a scholar. and Goten was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna skip class. I'm gonna be Fresh
and get these
Prince." You feel
bitches.
me? Like,
Yeah,
like that. He was really Fresh Prince. But in GT. But this my thing, right?
He kind of have he got the Team Gohan stuff to the right, and then like a mullet in the back.
But that's the thing. I wanted to look more so because like
I feel like that's his own thing.
Go full blast GT Goten. Feel me? We know GT is not canon or whatever.
Wait, real quick. You froze up real quick. Just repeat what you just said. Repeat what you just said from the jump, just because you froze up a little bit, in case people missed it.
I was just about to say it. I think I had paused, but Goten. Okay, so Pan being a kid, right? You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Not GT Pan, but end of Dragon Ball Z Pan. I want to see more so end of Dragon Ball Z Goten versus GT Goten.
With the long hair, yeah, that shit was hard.
Hair,
yeah,
shaggy hair. Goten was cool, man. That shit was dope. I want to see more adventures of him and Trunks as teens just being fuck offs. You know what I'm saying?
Look, if they want to pull a Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood of Soul Eater where the anime goes in a different direction than what the manga is with Granola and all that shit, I'd be cool with it if they want to like give us adventures of older Goten and Trunks and bring Gohan back in the fold and kind of push Vegeta and Goku back. Like, I'd be okay with that.
They need to stop trying to do this. Let's push Dragon Ball Z as the main series. Let's keep this Goku Vegeta thing going the same way it's been going for 30, 40 years. We need to build a new, like, let's build a side story. Let's get a Dragon Ball Z side story, spinoff. Let's get a couple of them going because there's so much. One of the biggest things people love about the Dragon Ball fan base is the lore. You feel me? Like the Dragon Ball fan base has so much lore to dive into as far as different planets, different species. You feel me? Like they have so much shit they could dive into as far as canon or not canon, and just have fun, interesting content for Dragon Ball fans. We've
always said that the way that we want more Dragon Ball is to get away from Goku, but because we've talked about the lore of the angels, of the priests, of the god of destruction, different universes. We talked about the lore of just the characters that we don't even fucking see that are in the main universe. It's like, bro, stop focusing on Goku. Make that nigga an angel. Just send him with Whis. Give Goku niggas a side story, and let us focus on Goten and Trunks. Or let's go follow Jiren. Let's go follow. Like, there's multiple things that are interesting in this universe. But if they continue to just hammer in Goku, then it's never gonna work. It's never gonna work. And then this hype that I have is fucking false hype. And maybe you're right. Maybe I shouldn't be as hyped because it's gonna be just Goku shit at the end of the day.
Goku gonna throw that sensu bean, bro. Goku always gonna throw that sensu bean, bro. And it's my thing. You know what I'm saying? I love Goku. I love Vegeta's characters, but I also love these other characters who get no shine. I also love these villains who don't get any shine as much as Frieza.
Yeah, like where's Cell, man? How haven't they brought back Cell? But you keep bringing back Frieza. Like, Cell would be the perfect villain to bring back because Cell, in the way that you could do it is make it to where this is an upgraded version of Cell. Kind of how in GT they did Super Android 17 and make this nigga have learned like all the moves they've done now. Like he's that much stronger. God Key, like he's gone above and beyond. Like you could make Cell really cool. And I think with the Red Ribbon Army, since they're having them back, maybe they can give us like a new Android or something. Or maybe it's a new Cell. Who knows?
Man, that's what I'm telling you, bro. Dragon Ball Heroes, like the Dragon Ball games have done more for the Dragon Ball lore than the Dragon Ball Super anime ever could. You feel me? Like
you've been off of that. You on Heroes. Like you get your Dragon Ball feel from Heroes.
Not even just Heroes, because Heroes is the anime version of the video game, but even just the video game bringing in new characters like Perfect Cell. Because Perfect Cell,
I remember that.
Not Perfect Cell. What is it? Perfect Cell X or something like
that?
Yeah,
he was like ugly as fuck, but it was still cool.
Cell.
Yeah,
it was cool, but imagine they go in that direction and just give us new cell forms. Because one of the things that the anime, like not even the video game, because I was gonna talk about how we got Android 21 now, who's like a Red Ribbon Army experiment kind of deal. But like even as far as the Dragon Ball Super Dragon Ball Heroes, the animated little mini anime, like you get Cooler back, you get Golden Cooler, you get Janemba back, you get Black Janemba, like a new form. Like bring these older villains back and give them new exciting things. Like we love Dragon Ball because of the forms. You feel me? And if you're gonna give us fan service, don't give us Goku throwing the sensu bean, bro. Give us what we really want. And I know for sure the people are fucking with the manga right now. So apparently the manga is going in a good direction.
Granola is. I like the Granola arc a lot. It is really good.
I've seen some cool panels. But I know as far as
I'll say this, Krista.
It'll be different.
It will be. This arc, the Granola manga arc, I think is better than Moro right now. And we love Moro.
Damn, like Moro at its peak? Because the ending of Moro ruins Moro. It's like a Demon Slayer.
I'd say it's at Moro right before the peak. Like right before, like right when we started reviewing and we was digging it, and then it was like, okay, this crazy. Yeah, like I fuck with it because they've given Vegeta so much character development. Goku not getting shit, but Vegeta has become one of my favorite characters. Like the development they've given him in this arc is incredible, and the new form, everything Granola is great. But Dragon Ball Superheroes, let us know in the comments. Are you excited for Goten and Trunks being older? Next up, we got Jujutsu Kaisen television anime announced that the second season will be streaming in 2023. I'm predicting winter 2023, so like the top of the year.
Yeah, hopefully it's coming sooner than later because you already know we're gonna be getting Chainsaw Man. You already know we're gonna be getting Jigoku Raku. So let's just keep the ball rolling. But I'm thinking it may be into 2023 just because that's still Mappa. Like you don't want to see Mappa doing too much. Like Jigoku Raku, Chainsaw Man, and Jujutsu Kaisen, if they're working on all three of them things, juggling them, trying to get them all out in the same 2 seasons, like the same back-to-back seasons, they doing a lot. But then again, I can't really say much because they gave us Jujutsu Kaisen season 1, then they gave us Idaten deities, then they gave us AOT 2 seasons.
And so we had Dorohedoro somewhere up in there. So like,
and we need season 2 of that too.
We definitely do. But to that point, I feel like Jigoku Raku might be the end of this year. Chainsaw Man, I feel is going to be the late end of next year. That's the one that I feel like.
They said Chainsaw Man this year, right?
That you remember we saw that nigga lied. That was fake. That was fake news.
No, he said October, but I thought it was confirmed for 2022. But we just don't have a date. Like we don't have an exact month or anything because they said it was 2022 , right?
Let us know in the comments. I'm gonna do a quick search real quick
because they said I remember whenever they did the what is it called, Jump Festa. When they did the Jump Festa announcements, they were like Chainsaw Man 2022, Chainsaw Man manga 2022, and it's like y'all just told us some shit we already knew. It was on the way, but y'all don't give us no concrete dates.
Chainsaw Man release date is murky. So they're saying it should get a new season this year. They said it should be coming sometime in 2022, but it could be pushed to 2023. But as of now, so as of now, it should be at some point this year.
I'm thinking ass into this year. I'm thinking it's gonna drop around maybe
winter, like November.
Fall. Like maybe October at the earliest, but like I'm thinking literally November, December,
into January,
most of top of next year. You feel me?
Yeah,
and but then that's lovely if we get both of that and Jujutsu Kaisen at the same time.
See, I'm thinking if it's what you saying, that Jujutsu Kaisen might come at like that April-May range, like come right after for the spring season.
And Jigoku Raku might hit maybe late summer or something.
Yes, so something like that. That's kind of the vibes. But I'm excited for the new JJK. We need that movie, man. The movie's almost here. It's gonna be here in March or April. I'm super excited for that movie. Find out about Yuta, which will only get people excited for the next season. But next up, we got a new trailer for this anime coming to Netflix called Bastard. Crystal, what do you think of the Bastard trailer?
I'm hyped for it. Like Bastard's an older franchise that's kind of getting revitalized. It's one of those iconic older series. So to see it getting a comeback, and it's the same studio who did like Tokyo Avengers. It's the same studio who did Tokyo Avengers, Magical Girl Senpai. So you will get some good animation out of this for sure. Like
it looks really good.
Films, like Aladdin films. I don't know how to say it.
Look, this reminds me of the older the older animated movie Heavy Metal. Like this reminds me a lot of that type of style. I'm super into this. Like if you read DC's comics Death Metal, it reminds me of that. Or if you remember Dexter's Laboratory, that Valhalla character who was like shredding and was like this metal guy. That's kind of what I picture with this. But I'm super excited for this.
Those vibes.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch. We're definitely gonna watch this. It looks good. It's gonna be on Netflix and it'll be out sometime in 2022. So if you haven't checked out the trailer, check that out. Now, next up, I put this in here for you. Nintendo Switch announced that Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba, the Hinokami Chronicles, will be getting an English release on June 10th. So, Krista, you will be able to play the Demon Slayer game on your Switch. How do you feel?
Hopefully by then I'll be done with Pokemon Legends Arceus because I'm 80 hours deep into that right now. I can't stop playing it. But like definitely I haven't played it for PS4 or PS5. It's one of those things that kind of hit the timeline for a week and then fizzled out. Like I
Yeah,
think Jump Force had a longer shelf life as far as people talking about it on the timeline. Not saying the quality of games by any means, but
it's not a bad game.
The hype was there.
Yeah.
Like I heard so much about it before it dropped, and then it dropped, and the people played it for like a strong 5 to 7 days, and then I heard nothing about it. So I'm definitely copping it for Switch because I wasn't hyped to cop it for PS4, but I'm always hyped to cop something for Switch because once, you know, I could take my PS4 on the go, take my, you know what I'm saying, what's it called, Steam on go. I'm rocking with the Switch. I could play it on the sofa.
This guy and his portability.
I'm definitely gonna play this game. It's one of them games I always wanted to play. I just not on PS4 or 5.
Fair enough. I enjoyed it on PS4, but like you said, it kind of fizzled out. I think that's due to them not putting all the characters. Like they should have put all the Hashira, all the demons. They fucked up. You gave us like the beginning portion characters, and like those are the least fun. Like the coolest person we had was Rengoku. Like what the fuck? Nigga, let me play as Tengen. Let me play as fucking Sanemi. Let me play as Muzan. Like, what are y'all doing? Let me play as all the demons. Like, you have them in the game. Let me play as them. That was their issue. But it was a fun game. To me, better game than My Hero 1's Justice, the first one. Gotta give it to Demon Slayer. It was better controls, better graphics. Like, it was a fun game. But like you said, it just fizzled out.
Yes, the hype wasn't as high, but I don't usually play a lot of games. Like, not saying a lot of games, but I don't usually play games for the hype. I play them for
the fun,
game. So I'm still gonna play it. It just, I had no hype to buy it on the PS4 when I figured it was eventually gonna come to Switch, just like the My Hero games, just like Jump Force, and
yeah,
I just thugged it out. So I got my pre-order ready for June. You know I'm copping that.
Next up, we got, for all the Lord of the Rings fans, Warner Brothers Animation announced that they're making a Lord of the Rings anime movie. Yes, not animated. They're making a Lord of the Rings anime movie. Lord of the Rings, The War of Rohirrim, the new feature film by Kenji Kamiyama, the creator of Ghost in the Shell, the director of Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex, Blade Runner, Black Lotus, East of Eden of the East. Basically, he's made great anime. Will open in cinemas on April 12th, 2024. This is going to be in theaters. That's how much money they're putting into this anime movie. The film is set in Tolkien's Middle-earth. New Line Cinema is producing the film in partnership with Warner Brothers Animations. The film is described as an original anime feature depicting a legendary battle that helped shape Middle-earth and set the stage for The Lord of the Rings, explores and expands the untold story behind the fortress of Helm's Deep, diving into the life and blood-soaked times of Middle-earth's most legendary figures, the mighty king of Rohan, Helm Hammerhead. I don't know what the fuck any of that shit means, but the fact that they put an anime movie, an American anime movie in theaters that Warner Brothers is making, not something coming from Japan, that tells me the culture is pushing in a big way.
Yeah, and then we having some kind of crazy Lord of the Rings renaissance to where
they're making a live action show for Amazon Prime.
Yeah, live action show for Amazon Prime coming soon. They got the new Gollum game, like the Smeagol game. He has a whole game dedicated to him. So I could just see, we're in a new era of Lord of the Rings content.
Do you like Lord of the Rings? I was about to say, are you a Lord of the Rings fan?
I'm a fan of Lord of the Rings, but I'm not a stan of Lord of the Rings. Like I fuck with it, but I'm not like ride or die. Like,
are you Star Wars or Lord of the Rings? Where you fall?
Kind of. I'm more on the Harry Potter side of live action.
Okay, I got you. See, I'm a Star Wars nigga. Like I'm
more Star Wars than Lord of the Rings, but there's Lord of the Rings got a soft spot in my heart because like I used to go see those movies on Christmas with my family.
Got you.
But other than that, like I have more of a feelings for Star Wars.
Same in Harry Potter.
And that's the thing. Seeing that, we're getting these anime adaptations of things like Star Wars and things like Lord of the Rings.
And the Star Wars anime was great. Like the Star Wars anime was incredible. Yeah.
10 out of 10. Well, maybe not 10 out of 10, but it was really good.
At lowest, 8 out of 10. Can't give it lower than that. And that's,
the only reason why
solid.
it drops them points is because of the band short story with the fucking garbage ass punk rock stars. But like this gives me hope for shows. Like I always wanted to see Harry Potter get adapted into something different. But the thing is, you can't do a different Harry Potter live action series. Like I always thought you should do a more mature version of Harry Potter where it's more accurate to the books.
See,
where it's
what would have been cool if they would have did Dumbledore's story anime form, but they fucked up because they're doing it in Fantastic Beasts, like which wasn't even supposed to be that.
they could do a whole Harry Potter like anime series where they just do seasons and break down all 7 years and catch everything from the books and make it to where you really get new content, because they cut so much. Like once you get to book 4, like once you get to
Goblet of Fire, they cut a lot.
They couldn't squeeze everything into any movie after that. Like they had to make the last movie 2 movies, and even then they didn't get everything. So I feel like the anime making it more mature and just catching everything would be good. And then at the same time, imagine this gets the same studio as Marshall when Marshall inevitably drops, and you could have like crossover movies. It would be so dope. You know what I'm saying?
You dreaming now? Like
this is my thing. I thought about this for a minute. You know what I'm saying?
I could tell. Because like to me,
seeing it.
I'm with you. I think Harry Potter could have an anime, and I think if Lord of the Rings works, it could. But I don't think they touching Harry's time. Like I don't think they're touching the Hogwarts Voldemort Harry story. I think it would have to be outside of either in the future with Harry's kids and do the spin-off book, or in the past. Like, and I really want them to go to the past. Like, imagine if we got a Godric Gryffindor story where we learn about the creator of Gryffindor, we learn about the creator of Slytherin. Like, that's the type of shit I think they would do.
Yeah, you could dive into the lore that's already there.
Exactly, and you don't have to worry about messing up something that's already took place in these movies. Like, think about Blade Runner. When Blade Runner is doing their anime, they go outside of the Harrison Ford timeline, outside of the Ryan Gosling timeline. Like, Blade Runner gave you an original story that took place in the Blade Runner universe, but it didn't affect what you already knew. Lord of the Rings is doing the same thing. So I'm thinking if Harry Potter can do it, let's either go to the future or go to the past.
And the only reason why I was saying you could get a more faithful adaptation to the books is because you can't do that shit anymore in live action. Because we know Daniel Radcliffe is Harry Potter. You will never be able to sell us any other body as Harry Potter in a live action film. The only way you could make it work with another side Harry story is in animation. And if we get the English dub, you could get Daniel Radcliffe to English. But I'm just saying, with that, you could get some stuff like that. But I'm looking forward to all kind of like American, Japanese crossovers as far as just Lord of the Rings anime, Star Wars anime. Because like literally, we got the Deadpool manga, and that's one of the hardest manga.
Let me tell you.
But like, did you see the Demon Slayer parody that Deadpool did? It's like I love seeing content like that.
Let me tell you, boy, that will be an anime on Disney Plus very soon. Like they are gonna make that into an anime.
The Disney one? You think so?
No, like what?
Deadpool?
Oh yeah, 100%. Like
they need to, bro.
I think because of the success of Star Wars Visions, I think the success of their partnership, I think Disney realizes that anime is a big deal. You see Warner Brothers putting an anime movie in theaters. Monkey see, monkey do. Disney will make that Deadpool thing into an anime. I 100% believe that is going to happen. Now, will it happen next year? Probably not. But within 3, yeah, I can see it happening within 3.
Anime is only going to get more popular, bro.
Exactly.
And you can't miss your ticket. Like, when you look at countries like Korea, you know, with the manhwa, and you're getting official Japanese companies to adapt these stories, and when you see France getting in on it with Radiant, like,
yep, and Radiant's incredible.
And then you see Adult Swim being ahead of the game and getting Junji Ito anime adaptations, getting Shenmue adaptations.
Yeah, making their own. Like that's and to our point about going to American content, but making it into an anime. Blade Runner again.
Yeah, that as well.
Exactly. So like that's something that I could see happening. But excited for the Lord of the Rings thing. For you, Viz is publishing some physicals for the physical niggas. Tell us about them. We got 3 Demon Slayer novels. What else we got?
We got Demon Slayer novels. We got what is it? We got Dandadan. Let me look. I'm about to say we got a bunch of them.
Because you posted them all in our chat. Let's see. Because I know there was about those. Let's see. There's some more
crazy physical. Right now. They Sakamoto Days is getting printed too.
Yep. Viz is doing a bunch of physical releases. The others,
Jujutsu Kaisen,
there we go.
Jujutsu Kaisen light novels. Phantom Seer, we're getting
volume 1 soon. Yep,
bro, like so much. Like Phantom Seer. Let me see what else.
No, that's all of them.
they had some more, but like not too many. You feel me? But we getting a few hot sauce. Hot saucy stories. Because
are you excited?
Phantom Seer.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I'm definitely gonna own all of Phantom Seer in English. I'm definitely gonna own all of Dandadan in English. I didn't think we'd be getting it this fast, and just to be honest, but we getting like just the fact that we got Kaiju number 8, volume 1 and 2 out right now. We moving along, so I'm excited.
Kaiju number 8, fastest selling manga, brother. We out here. But
I hate being so behind as far as getting English volumes, but it's always a beautiful thing when you could tell somebody, hey, you should read Dandadan, you should read Kaiju number 8. And they're like, where do I gotta read it? Oh, online. I'm Stone Age. I'm not paying for the subscription. I like reading manga physically. Oh, I don't feel like pirating or something like that. It's like, bro, you can read manga legally online.
Yeah, you can.
And you don't have to have the book, but if you do,
it's very easy.
It's nice to tell people you can go in Books A Million and get it. You can go in Barnes and Noble and get it. So like I'm super excited for all these big heavy flat, because this could do some big shit for shonen. Like I think series like Dandadan and Phantom Series gonna sell, and like Red Hood I want to say is coming to.
They're doing a volume 1 release. Yep.
And Red Hood's gonna sell better out here than it did in Japan.
And so that's something to where look, if Phantom Seer and Red Hood do well, those are series that can come back 100%. Like
there's a demand for it.
Yep, exactly. So in the final story we have is the new Toonami lineup at 11 o'clock Central. Shinmue the animation at 11:30. Attack on Titan the final season part 2 at 12. Assassination Classroom at 12:30. Made in Abyss at 1. One Piece at 1:30. One Piece again at 3 o'clock. Naruto Shippuden and then at 2:30. Finishing it up. Cowboy Bebop. Love that Bebop's back in Toonami, and I love that One Piece is back in Toonami.
Yeah, One Piece and Toonami, Naruto. I love whenever One Piece and Naruto are together on Toonami. That's always a good feeling to see 2 of the big 3 up there. They need to get Bleach back in that bitch whenever the new season drops.
And see,
Cowboy Bebop, lovely. Attack on Titan, lovely.
It used to be 2 episodes of Naruto and then 1 episode of One Piece. But now, since One Piece has a lot of dub, 2 episodes of One Piece, 1 episode of Naruto. Like you said, when Naruto and One Piece are on Toonami, it feels really good. It does.
Yeah, we're in Zao right now.
Yeah, I'm
dub.
Crazy. I'm ready for them to bring Yu Yu Hakusho back to Toonami. That's when I'm gonna be really watching Toonami every Saturday.
One day, bro. Hopefully we get our dreams answered.
They need to bring that back and Trigun back, bro. Like, just do it. Just fucking do it. And I would be watching Toonami every Saturday. I need
a Trigun reboot or a Trigun movie or something. It's been too long without any new Trigun content.
Look, Trigun is expiring from Hulu in 7 days now. Watch Trigun while you can. It's expiring from Hulu in 7 days. Hopefully it goes to Funimation. That's where I think it's gonna go. So
it's not already on Funimation?
Let's see.
It might be one of those ones, but it might not.
I could do a quick check. I don't think it is, because I think Hulu has the rights to it. But hold on. Let's see. Give me 2 seconds. I just gotta log in on my computer. Won't take me long. Yeah, so I'm not seeing it. Trigun. Let's see. Trigun, Funimation. Let's see. No. Yeah, it is on Funimation.
Okay,
it is.
I thought I saw it, but I wasn't sure because I'm on Funimation more than anything now. I've been strictly Funimation ever since.
I'm off of VRV and I'm just Crunchyroll because VRV it started to suck and I canceled the account because they started to bug it, Crystal, because they was letting people know like it's ending.
Oh yeah.
I just switched to Crunchyroll. I'm loving Crunchyroll right now. It's really good. I'm enjoying it. But man, I miss VRV. All right.
I do gotta say, like Funimation then booted up too. Like they used to have the garbages, and I
told you
PlayStation app. I always shit it on their TV app, but
they took VR.
It's good now.
Funimation and Crunchyroll both took. I think they took VRV because they owned it. Took their code and put it into their apps because this is the smoothest Crunchyroll's apps have ever run on the PlayStation for me. The smoothest. So, but that's pretty much all the news for this week. With that being said, let's get into our interview with Jay to talk about his new podcast on the Bros Who Think Network. All audiences can get to meet our newest member of the network. What should I call you? Like, I know you by your Discord name. Should I call you your real name? What do you want to be known as?
You can just call me by my real name. That's fine.
Okay, we got my man Jonathan up in here. I'm gonna call you Jay.
Jay works.
Yeah, I'm gonna call you Jay because it just sounds better to me. We got my man Jay in the building. He is the new host of a manga show, a part of the anime and manga division of the Bros Who Think Network. I would tell you the name of the show. We just don't have a name yet. It's still untitled, but a name will be coming soon, along with a trailer. Some of episode 0 that we recorded because it turned out really, really great. It's Jay and his co-host Parf, who is Twitterless Parf, as he's known as. But those two dudes are really dope. Let me introduce you. Jay, how you doing, man?
I'm doing well. Appreciate you having me on to do this little cut this promo real quick.
Yeah, man, we had to introduce you to the people. So tell the people a little bit, first off, about the show. Let's get the business side of the way. What are we making for them so they know?
So I think what we're going to mostly be discussing is, well, we'll primarily be manga, but at the same time, I and Parf as well are basically starting we're each starting our journey getting deeper into comics and stuff like that. I've read a few comics in my time, but I wouldn't call myself like a serious, like head or anything like that. And I mostly read like indie comics. I've never really gotten into like the big two or anything like that. I've read all of like Invincible and like The Walking Dead, a lot of Robert Kirkman stuff now that I think about it. So that sort of thing. So we'll be talking manga and comics, that anything in that genre, as well as just discussing like various aspects of the medium and stuff like that, doing some artist profiles and talking to indie comic creators and stuff like that.
100%. And we felt, when you hit me up about this, I first off felt that we was missing that. You felt that the network was missing that. There was missing that in the space. And I just felt that it was the perfect team up to make this happen. So for those listening on Anime Talk, tell them a little bit, like some of your favorite manga, that sort of thing.
Favorite manga.
Give me one shonen, one seinen, and one other.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Because, okay, so for shonen, I mean, I like the usual stuff, your Jujutsu Kaisen. I was a big Naruto fan when I was younger. Hunter x Hunter, stuff like that, Yu Yu Hakusho, etc. But as for like lesser known stuff, I gotta go, like I said on episode 0, I gotta go with Krista and say Phantom Seer with some gas, and I wish that they would at least print a couple physicals for it.
Oh, and they are.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're
word.
Volume 1. Yeah, me
News to me.
Yep.
All
that
right.
came out.
That's hot. As for seinen, I have to say Vinland Saga is overall,
nice.
That's just my favorite manga and anime in general. Like both, I have the first season as a 10. I got the manga overall at a 10. So that's just my shit. Yeah, those hardcovers are so nice.
Super nice. Oh, I had it backwards. There we go.
Yep. Yeah. And as for other, I'd say in general, I've been getting into some of the older romance stuff. Like I'm reading through Fruits Basket, and I read Red River, which is interesting. It's a historical like isekai sort of deal, I guess you could consider it.
Okay.
Yeah, so just a wide variety of stuff is going to be covered for sure.
100%. And see, that's something that I think all those out there listening, we're trying to build this anime and manga division from Krissa to Christian to now Jay and Parf. You guys have a lot to look forward to. I'm not going to give you a release date because we don't have one, but when we have the release date, you will be the first people to know. But I think, as we all did, it's time to introduce you all, because like I said, episode 0 is recorded, and you guys will see some of that very, very soon. If not this week, late next week. Anything else you want to tell the people, Jay, about just what they can look forward to and be excited about?
I would just say look forward to the fact that we're going to have a lot of guests on the show, hopefully, because I've been doing a little bit of networking, and I know a bunch of like smaller content creators and stuff who I think have some really fire stuff that they just haven't been able to get out to the world, and that's really what I want to do, is put a spotlight on people who haven't necessarily had a chance to show what they've got. And I know for a fact that they've got some quality shit on their hands, because that's what I feel like I'm doing too,
Hell yeah. No, you know how I feel about that. I've been doing that since day one. That's what I
exactly
built this on, and you already know the vibe. So tell the people they can follow you on social media, and where they can go follow you and see you and get ready for the pod.
I am probably about to change over my social media to be all across, like the same name across one platform, across all platforms rather. So for right now, you can follow me on Twitter at shardbased. like shard as in like a shard of glass, and then based as in Lil B the based god. And you can follow me on Instagram at AutoDefait, AutoDefait. I'm probably gonna change that to be shard based.
I was about to say you definitely should definitely change that to shard base or change shard base to AutoDefait, whichever one you want.
I'm working on it. Look, I was a private citizen until very recently.
That is a fact. No, that is 100% a fact. But yeah, y'all make sure y'all go follow my man Jay. And actually, you know what? Let's roll a trailer for their show right now.
Hell yeah.
Hey, it's Promised Neverland Day. I'm so fucking excited because like the first couple episodes follow the second season of it roll out, and the moment it stopped, the moment it switched up, I text her. I'm like, I am in a pit of depression.
Something that I think that I just wanted to have more, but it was just born in the wrong time. And shout out my boy Krissa. He'll definitely agree with me on this. My number 3 is going to be Phantom Seer.
Oh yeah, bro. Parv, him and Chris are legit only 2 people I knew reading that shit.
Phantom Seer was heat.
Hey.
Shout out to my man Jay. He shot at y'all the other day. He was like, man, me and Krissa, we the only niggas reading Phantoms here. I was like, yeah, y'all really are the only 2 niggas reading that shit.
I think we the only 2 niggas reading Dandadan too. So we try to put everybody on Dandadan, bro, in the chat.
No, y'all not.
Somebody else is
y'all not the only 2 niggas reading Dandadan in the Discord. Like I feel like everybody is but me. But like I'm waiting till it builds.
This is slowly catching on.
Like me, like I'm reverse you when Kaiju number 8, how you let it build and then you read all at once. Once Dandadan gets to like chapter 40.
Oh, we passed there. We about to hit 50. We about to hit 50. We in the 4th arc. We in like I want to say it's the 4th arc. Like we have a big overarching arc, but we're wrapping up the 4th arc and we're about to see what's about to happen next. Like
so y'all in the 40s for real?
I want to say 46 right now.
Okay, well then now it's time for me to catch up. That's
bro, it's up, bro. They have a side chapter, like a special chapter. Like how far did you read into it? Just like a few chapters?
I read the first arc.
Okay, come on, say you got the 2 main characters down.
Yeah, and I met the grandma, everything.
They added 2 more main characters into the cast, or 2 more maybe potentially reoccurring characters, and it's like you start seeing where it's going after you start seeing that this one arc that's probably coming up on, what you about to come up on.
Okay,
and it seems kind of slice of lifey, but it has a overarching. It's like I don't want to say slice of life, but it seems like it's kind of like Ghost of the Week type shit, but not really. You feel me? It's like different arcs with different yokai. But I feel like they have they have main villains that keep coming back. So I feel like we got to wrap up those storylines eventually. So it's like we're having these other side stories while we're in the middle of the big arc, but it's building. I feel like it's building something bigger. You feel me? Like the world building is getting crazy. I don't want to say world building. I feel like I'm hyping it up too much. But
no, I'm a peep game because now that I've caught up on 5 Force, fully caught up. Like I need something to read. Like I told you, I showed you my list of stuff that I'm about to read. I am gonna get in the Soul Eater. For those that don't know, well, I'm not gonna talk about it. For those that are 5 Force only anime, just know you got something to look forward to. And 5 Force is a great new gen. But let's get into the review. Let's start off with Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer's over, man. What you thought?
The GOAT.
Look, I'm gonna say this, Krista. This season, I told you this off air. It reinvigorated my love for Demon Slayer. It made me go reread arcs. Yes, the ending sucks, 100%. But like Krista was telling me when I was being boneheaded, the ride is so good, and the ride is incredible. But I stand on this: the Tengen arc is still the best arc. Like as much as I love the Mist arc that's coming, the stuff that comes after that with Mitsuri, Kairoji, the Heart Lady, all that stuff is cool. But Tengen, best Hashira, I stand on that. Not strongest, coolest Hashira, because the strongest Hashira is the Stone nigga by far.
Yeah, for sure. But he's definitely the coolest. Like top, it's debatable.
Between who? Who? Please don't say Rengoku.
Some people like
don't.
Rengoku more, but I've never understood that.
Dude died in like the second arc. Like, what are we fucking talking about?
Some people like Igoro more, the snake dude, because he's very like Sasuke Orochimaru-esque, I guess.
You don't even get to see him really in the story.
He don't really do much, but
he don't do shit.
I'm not even gonna spoil nothing, but he doesn't really even do much. He doesn't do much at all, bro.
Hey, I'm not getting any hopes up. He don't do shit.
I'll say he got taste. I'll say he definitely got taste, but other than that, like he's not.
The only other niggas I'd accept besides Tengen is my man Guillaume, the stone nigga. And Sanemi. I'll accept the win nigga because I like Sanemi.
I can't fuck with Sanemi. I fuck with Sanemi brother way stronger and way harder than him. But other than that, Sanemi is kind of cool. But Tengen's top tier, and Mitsuri Kanroji is like right under him in my book. Those are my top two. People like Shinobu. People like Gyu.
I fucking hate Shinobu. I like Gyu. I like you. I can't lie.
They're both cool. Like they're both cool. I
fucking hate Shinobu, bro.
The only one I genuinely dislike is Rengoku. Like I'm not even genuinely dislike, but I just feel like he's overrated, overhyped.
He's
overrated. Not my favorite Hashira. He was everybody's favorite Hashira because like the anime blew up and went crazy, and then right after everybody watched the first season, they want to read the manga. They're like, "Oh, Rengoku's the best Hashira." They're like, no, it's just the first one you see after the season.
because he died and then he dies. Like the way Tengen, and we can talk about the episodes now. The way Tengen handled whatever the scythe nigga, and the way him and Tanjiro beat him with one arm cut off, my nigga was poisoned. Yes. Tanjiro's fingers was broken. The way the anime conveyed that was so beautiful. With Tanjiro's eyes whited out, going to cut him, and then you see Zenitsu and Inosuke up top doing their thing against the sister. Incredible. And then when you get the backstory of the scythe nigga carrying the daughter into hell, it just breaks your heart.
Yeah, it's definitely iconic climax events. Like, and whenever you see the
finale was incredible. Or the episode before the final fight.
Yeah, the last two episops before the finale were crazy.
Were incredible. Because the finale kind of was lackluster. Niggas said it was going to be 45 minutes where we was going to see the meeting of the upper moons. Them niggas showed us Akaza and cliffhanger.
They saving the good shit. They teased Doma.
Time out. This is why I'm coming at you for that earlier shit. We could have cut some of that Mugen train to get that Hashira meeting. I mean, to get the upper moon meeting.
I don't think it's a matter of cutting it, because the thing with that is we still didn't get so season 1 of Demon Slayer was 24 episodes. Mm-hmm. We still wouldn't. Even with the Mugen train, we didn't get a full 24 episodes.
But that's because we was paying for the Mugen train movie, and then we had to, and then when they put it in the thing with that extra episode, we could have cut that extra first episode and just gave niggas the movie. And then boom, instead of that extra first episode, give us the end.
I feel like, and it was more than just an extra first episode. With me, like I'm gonna take shout out to my dog Pete, because you feel me? Peter was on the timeline talking about the ending. He watched the ending of the season, right? Of the Tengen arc, and he was saying, man, the ending was kind of whack. It was a bad last episode, and he was like, overall, I think he said something like 7 out of 10 for the arc, but he was like, it should have been a movie. So I think, and that's the point I'm focusing on, where he was like, should have been a movie. I don't think the Tengen movie should have been, the Tengen arc should have been a movie. I think you would say that because we got a Mugen Train arc, and Tengen arc would have been more so of a movie, a better movie than the Mugen Train arc.
I agree.
I think neither one of them should have been a movie. I think it's a great idea they did. It clearly made them billions of dollars, and it clearly booted
I love the idea of having canon movies. I'm not gonna be mad at it. But this arc to me,
it's just not the one for me. Like a canon movie to me, JJK screams like the greatest idea for a canon movie, because you took a one shot.
That takes the Demon Slayer idea and really just makes it smarter. I do agree with that. I'm not gonna hate on Mugen Train. To me, what the Tengen arc did was perfect. It was great, like great characterization, better animation, better fights. Like this arc to me, easy. 9 out of 10 at minimum.
I challenge you to do this too. I challenge you to go the manga and rewatch the movie and the arc. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of watching. But like rewatch the Mugen Train
movie,
like reread the Mugen Train arc, and then rewatch the anime, and then see all the shit they took out of the movie.
Oh, it was a lot.
You know how we were talking earlier? We were talking earlier about how Harry Potter, they cut a lot of shit out. They cut a lot of shit out of the movie, and there's like a lot of good scenes and a lot of shit that, it was necessary context. So I'm not mad at them for giving us the bonus, like the Lanyard pack in the season, it could have been a deluxe edition movie. It could have been like a extended edition.
You think we needed that? Do you like to the core of the story for real?
For me, the Demon Slayer movie went crazy because it's Demon Slayer, but I think the quality of the actual movie could have been so much better if they added everything. Like the first episode, the first episode of the Rengoku arc, if they would have even given us that as a, you know how when we watch My Hero before the movies, they always drop a movie episode?
Yeah.
Like they drop like, hey, this is the movie before the episode. If they would have dropped that before the movie dropped, I'd have been so content with that. And then we would have had no need for a whole arc of the movie, because they'd have gave us the first episode and they'd have probably been able to squeeze in a lot of that content that they sliced out. You feel me?
See, I'd have been down with that because I'm not mad at the movie's time. I just think this is gonna be one where we agree to disagree, because I'm not mad at what we got. I just think
that's my thing. I feel like you gotta see
the differences.
You gotta see the difference. Like you gotta watch.
I'm gonna check it out.
Okay, so when you watch the Mugen Train movie, what would you rate it?
The Mugen Train movie, I gave like an 8.5. I think I gave like I think I 8.
I'm saying 8.5. The season is a strong 9, 9.5. It takes it up a notch.
I'm giving the Tengen side a 9.95. I'm giving
my boy Tengen
a 10. Oh yeah, we can give him a 10. That's cool.
Giving my son a
I'm
10.
not rating that
beginning with the last episode.
Facts. I'm not rating that beginning shit. That beginning shit got me upset because the last episode should have been better. We should have saw the Hashira. We should have saw the Upper Moons. I'm blaming the beginning shit. I'm not rating I
don't think it has much to do with that. I feel like they just were. You know how they be moving with COVID season. They could have gave us a whole couple more episodes with the count. They just wanted to rush it out and give it to us.
To me, when you ask me what's Demon Slayer season 2, it's Entertainment District. That's season 2 to me. I like the Mugen Train is the movie. When someone asks me if you're gonna watch season 2, I tell them start right before you go see, right when Rengoku and them about to come. That's when you start, because that to me,
bro, I've been telling niggas
the best part of the season.
Movie. Like any nigga who has not watched the movie yet.
Well, that's smart. Yeah, no, for sure.
Like if you haven't seen the movie yet because you watched season 1 and you're waiting on season 2 to drop, so you can watch the dub. Then that's what you should do. Skip the movie completely.
Yeah, now that I do agree with. You might as well just watch the season.
Because you're gonna get it the same way, except it's a little better.
Yeah, now that's fair. That I do think is fair. But Tengen arc, I'm giving it a 9.5. Between a 9.5 and a 10. That shit was incredible, bro. That fight was great. It was great.
Seeing the shit with his wives was iconic. Seeing the shit with seeing Inosuke, shift his organs and Zenitsu sleepwalk.
Yeah. And then when he was like, "Oh, I got your sound. I'm figuring it out." Then he started ting, 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 ting. Badass. And then Inosuke flying up in the air. Yes, I move my heart around, like you said. And then Tanjiro's eyes white out and they're all striking at once. Like this arc really showed how badass each individual member of the big 3 of this show is. And it really made you hype for what Zenitsu can do specifically going forward, because he was big in this. I think he was the winner of this arc in terms of those 3.
I think out of those 3, well, I always throw the 4th one in because Nezuko showed has this arc. She went
she did.
Crazy.
She did.
She went absolutely nuts. Like without Nezuko,
they don't win.
Get nobody healed,
and Inosuke dies.
Without Nezuko, we don't get anybody. Yeah, we don't get anybody healed, and we don't win the actual fight. So like, I fuck with Nezuko for just getting us.
Good point.
She's low-key the goat in that, because it really showed her character development. She went from just being the protectee to the protector.
Yeah, in fact, that's a great point.
I feel like we see it's reading the manga, we're gonna see a lot more of that in the future. Yeah, to a certain extent, but I just like seeing that growth because
this might be the best that we do see it though. You know what I'm saying?
This is peak Nezuko, but
which is crazy.
It's a real good feeling to see her boot up and see, because Tanjiro can't be
everything. I'm not giving it to him. That's
so realistic. Like Tanjiro felt like such a realistic demon slayer in the whole season.
That's why I wanted to give it to Zenitsu, but you're right about Nezuko. Zenitsu really showed like, okay, this dude could really be something special in the future. Like he could be the lightning Hashira. Like I'm so excited for people to see Zenitsu's growth, because it starts with this arc right here. It really does. Like after this, Zenitsu just keeps getting better and better.
Man. Bro, shout out to the fucking anime man Joey from Trash Taste. I gotta shit on his take real quick. He's a part of a podcast called Trash Taste for a reason, because this is the trashiest take I ever heard in a long time. And my thing is, a lot of people agree. And just while we're on Demon Slayer, and we're not gonna be able to talk about it till 2023, I gotta get these two takes off my chest.
Go ahead.
The first take is that Zenitsu's an annoying character. He's a trash character. He's a mid character. We need to go ahead and take that opinion.
That's a horrible take.
Call it and plug that down. That's a horrible take.
That's a shit take. No, you're 100% right.
He's not an annoying character. He's meant to be that kind of naggy character.
Read the fucking oh, bro, that's a horrible take because let characters have time to fucking develop. Like, just let them grow. I guarantee you, everything that you don't like about Zenitsu, the moment you get to the end of this story, it's all worth it, and he becomes one of the best characters in this fucking story. Easy.
Zenitsu's goated, bro. Like, he's by far not the worst character in this show. My thing with that is people just okay, so since Demon Slayer is so popular and so highly
regarded, gotta find something to hate on. Yeah.
And that's my thing. People want to nitpick every single thing about it because, okay, it's this good. There has to be something wrong with it. Oh, garbage story. And that's the second thing I was going to bring up. Like, bro, can we stop with the dog shit take that, oh, Demon Slayer? Bro, go read Monster. All right, go watch Monster. Don't
disrespect Monster like that.
I'm giving it big ups. But what I'm saying is, people look at these. This is what I'm saying. Right?
Oh, you saying if you want something that's like God tier story,
you want potent story writing? Go to Attack on Titan, dog. You want something that's gonna make you think and make you. Oh, that's deep.
Go read Monster. That's crazy. A fact. That's a fact.
You want to see something that's not crazy, flashy, bang bang, clash, swipe swords? Go read Monster, because Monster doesn't have none of that crazy, flashy action, but it has great storytelling. You're not going to get that from Demon Slayer. When I listen to Lil Uzi Vert, I'm not expecting him to get on there all my life. You know what I'm saying?
And the story's not bad for shonen. Like, it's a good shonen. Like, the story is him trying to save his sister and transform her back to a human. That's the idea. And like, if you can't get behind that, why are you watching? Like, there's no need to hate on that. Like, that's a bad take. Yeah,
let's not act like shonen can't reach, Attack on Titan levels. Let's not act like it can't reach Ranking Kings levels. But
not everything is One Piece.
Let's not act like Dragon Ball isn't one of the biggest anime of all time. Let's not act like Dragon Ball is the most complex story you've ever read.
And the same niggas shitting on Demon Slayer story are like, oh, Dragon Ball is peak shonen. Like,
Bleach. And I'm not trying to shit on Bleach. I'm trying to say, let's not act like Bleach is the most deep thing you've ever watched or read.
Facts.
Bleach is really goated for the art style.
Dragon Ball is nowhere near the deepest thing anybody's ever read.
Bro, Dragon Ball, Bleach, I could go down the list of shit. Inuyasha's really dope, but I mean, these shows are not meant to be Monster. They're not meant to be Attack on Titan. If every single show was like that, it would water down.
It's not Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, and that's why things like One Piece are special, because One Piece manages to have the shonen action, but tell a compelling story and build a world that is great levels of writing.
And that's why I like Attack on Titan as well. But every show can't be Attack on Titan. And just because something is not that doesn't mean it's necessarily bad. We live in such a spoiled era where, you can't appreciate some clank sword fighting. You can't appreciate some, oh wow, crazy colors. You can't appreciate some fucking.
Since when was saying something has great animation? Since when was that a negative? Like, we used to shit on things for having poor animation, but now because it's great animation, we want to use that as a negative. Like,
turned it into a negative.
That's backwards.
Carried by animation into a bad thing. We're pissing on all the people who worked their asses off to make that shit look exactly like the manga.
And look, I'm gonna just call it. That's you new anime fans. That's the youngins. I gotta put it on y'all. That's on y'all, because y'all the same ones out here saying, oh, Demon Slayer carried by animation, but shitting on Yu Yu Hakusho because the animation is quote unquote old. Like,
it's the same people out here.
You can't have it both ways.
It's the same people out here like, hey, did you watch Wonder Egg Priority last year? Did you watch Sunny Boy? Did you watch Odd Taxi? Are you watching what's it right now?
Did you watch Dorohedoro? Like,
are you watching Ranking of Kings? Like, come on now, bro. Like, what are you talking about? Like, you just want to be mad for the sake of being mad. I've seen people being like, oh yeah, I just finished a Demon Slayer season mid. It's like, why?
I can't do that. That's the farthest thing from mid. Like that's a bad take. To say this arc is mid, like this one, out of all the ones for you to say is mid, this one, yeah, nah. I can accept
it, bro.
I'll accept the first season.
Bro. He's not fucking. He's not guts. I get it, bro. But at the same time, it's not a bad story because you're basing it off of a completely different story. It's like me comparing Dexter's Lab of a show
to Dexter. Yeah. We was on
Come on now,
wave.
bro. Like laugh at the laboratory shit, bro, because that's what it's meant to do. Demon Slayer is meant to wow you with the action. It's meant to wow you with the characters. It's meant to wow you with the humor. Let it do what it's supposed to do and stop ranking these things based off of like I said, bro. I would never expect a To Pimp a Butterfly album from Uzi. That's not why I listen to Uzi. You
can't compare Game of Thrones to fucking like I don't even know. Like I'm trying to like Ed and Eddie, nigga. Like they're just, it's just like apples and oranges. Shit. Yeah, apples and oranges. Literally
apples and oranges. You comparing fucking. Okay, I'm not gonna go that far because that's getting kind of close. But there's certain shit like that's like in the same ballpark. But just because there are two movies that are similar doesn't mean it's the same exact movie.
Yeah.
Like when I watch shows like Bad Boys 2, very dope action, right? Very dope comedy. But it's not the same thing as like another action series that doesn't rely as heavily on comedy, but that's not the appeal of the show. The appeal of Bad Boys is because you get that badass action, you get that badass cop movie. But you get Will Smith and Martin. Are we gonna act like it's bad?
Beautiful point. Bad Boys is an incredible cop story. It's hilarious, but you're not looking at Bad Boys for the incredible story. If you want that, go watch Training Day. See,
exactly.
You can love Bad Boys and people love it, say it's a great movie, and love Training Day, but we don't compare the two.
Every movie can't be Training Day.
Yeah, like every movie can't be Bad Boys. Exactly. Nope. Exactly. Yeah.
Let these stories do what they're supposed to do. You can always take your favorite thing and compare it to something that's not your favorite, but this thing that's not your favorite could be 10 out of 10 for what it's doing, but you're so busy trying to compare it to something that is irrelevant.
For like, its lane, like you can only compare it to what it like its lane, its counterparts. Like
when I compare Demon Slayer to Dragon Ball, when I compare it to Bleach, it's not doing anything game changing as far as like story wise, but neither was Dragon Ball, neither was Bleach. Bleach was giving you dope ass. When I think of Bleach, you know what I think of? Ichigo versus Ukiura. Ichigo versus Grimjaw, the first one and the second.
Yeah, I don't think of the story.
Fights.
I know some niggas are like, we think of Aizen's mind game. Nigga, shut up.
Let me tell you something. Niggas that hype Aizen up are lying, and don't hate on me, Bleach fans. But niggas that try to hype,
they gonna kill us. They gonna kill us.
Ichigo up as the best MC. No, he's your favorite MC. You know what I'm saying? He's not the best MC.
They
like,
gonna kill
Naruto
us.
and Luffy are gods. Like that's the thing. I've always said this, bro. Bleach deserves to be in the big three. It is in the big three for a reason. But Naruto is Naruto for a reason. Luffy is
Thanks, nigga.
All just different reasons. Like you love Naruto, right?
100%. That was the first. Like I got a Kakashi figure and a Itachi figure.
But I'm saying Naruto is a character. Like, do you think he's the same as Luffy, or can you love them both separately?
I love them completely differently. Like,
and I love them both.
And you know how I feel. Naruto's the better MC. One Piece is the better story. Like we know what time it is. Like
I'll say one thing: Ichigo's a more badass MC than a lot of MCs. But as far as
not them two.
Not them two. I'm just saying, as far as him being you could say he's a badass MC, but you can't say he's written anywhere nearly as well as someone like Naruto
or Luffy. Yeah, exactly. Can't even say he's written as well as Yusuke.
Yeah, sorry. I wanted to say something, but I didn't want to throw my favorite one out there. But Yusuke definitely has he's got a compelling story arc as far as just the things he has to deal with mentally. And not to say Ichigo doesn't, but like Ichigo and Bleach, it suffers from that Demon Slayer syndrome.
Ichigo and Bleach is good looking porn. Like Bleach is like it looks good.
Carried by animation. It's carried by fights. It's carried by like okay. If Demon Slayer is carried by animation, Bleach is carried by fights.
Yeah, facts.
It just so happens to be
fights and drip, nigga.
Carried by story, characters, fucking story.
And I'll take it. One Piece is I'll take my One Piece is carried by world building.
The world building, you feel me? Like, but the thing is, when you look at, and this is not me shitting on Naruto. We just said I love it, but let's not act like Naruto's fucking 6 villages is a whole world's worth. I always thought about that. Like, there's like 6 villages, nigga, and that's the world. You could run to every country in the world.
No, nigga, you can't. You gotta. Well, no, you can run, but it take you. Damn, that's a good point.
Running, son.
Don't it take a month? Don't it take like months? It don't take days. It take months, huh?
But running.
I don't know. Well, let me put it like this: Naruto left the village.
That's not as big of a. It's expensive.
Naruto left the village and went go walk around the world. He left at like what 12, came back at 16. So it took him some years.
What is Look at Bleach's world, bro.
Yeah, no, you're
That's
right.
the smallest world I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah, I can't defend Naruto for that. 6 villages is the world. Kishimoto was like, nigga, we right here, Pangea, nigga.
When this nigga Oda is making every single island he touches down on feel like a completely new planet.
Yeah.
Every single island you hit in One Piece is completely different. There's no 2 islands in One Piece that they
each island has its own history. Like
has its own history, not only history, bro. History, culture, race. Like, bro, when you touch down on islands, the vibe be different.
Different like, economical structures, different political structures. Like that's just nuts.
They have an eclectic group of main characters to where like everybody don't look the same, and like you don't get like darker skinned characters in the
we learned about Wiper and Nolan, nigga, and Skypiea, and then meanwhile in Alabasta we learned about like Croak, like the fucking Celestial. Like it's crazy how good One Piece is. But to your point, I understand 100% what you're saying about Demon Slayer. Now, with that being said, let's talk about The Rumbling. Attack on Titan, new episode just dropped. How you feeling, brother? You just dropped a new song too.
Shout out, go stream my new song. Aaron still ain't did nothing wrong. It's not just antics. It's not just a song. I really do feel like Aaron still ain't did nothing wrong. I'm gonna talk about something for the last episode, but we're gonna get there soon. Like the episode we just watched.
Yeah.
But come on, man. What else did you expect? What else did you expect? You pushed my nigga Aaron. I'm not even mad at him, bro. I'm not even mad at Flock. I'm kind of mad at Flock.
My favorite thing is the memes, baby. The Aaron standing behind saying Tatakai!
The Yelena face, the little. That's some funny shit from this.
That season, shit is the best, bro. Like I gotta figure out how to edit my TikTok so I could do them things. Like I got a couple ideas of putting them videos out. That Aaron shit is hilarious. But look, man, people have been talking Zeke's euthanization plan versus Aaron's plan. People saying Aaron shouldn't have to kill everybody. People saying Aaron's a war criminal. Look, man, my thing is this. And I know people say that Marley was wrong first. And I always bring it back to this. Yes, Marley was wrong at first. Yes, King Fritz was wrong. But do we hold every descendant of King Fritz to the standard of King Fritz and punish all of them? Do we kill everyone from the future just because of King Fritz? No. If that was the case, Germany would not exist today in our world. That's what I keep saying. And they threw the first stone at Aaron. They cannot be mad at Aaron's response. Is Aaron wrong for killing every man, woman, and child? Yes, because not everybody's evil. But they would have done the same thing to them. So it's like
to be mad at Aaron for wanting to kill everybody, is to act like everybody didn't want to kill Aaron.
Yeah,
that's the thing, bro. If you would not have threatened his life, his existence, his freedom, they would have been like
they were gonna kill everyone on that island. They would have killed every Eldian on the island, men, women, and children. Like,
what is human instinct if not to want to live?
And fight back for your people. I can't be mad at him. These dudes thought that their world was just that island. They thought Titans contained everything. Like, you can't be mad at them for when you wanted to kill them. If Willie Tiber does not declare war, I guarantee you Aaron and them aren't trying to fight y'all. I 100% guarantee you if y'all were not trying to kill Eldian, them niggas would not have tried to fight you. Them niggas would have came and said, hey, let's exchange ideas. Let's learn about your science. They would have begged y'all to be friends. That's what would have happened. But Marley threw the first stone. Well, Marley threw the first stone in this war. They
started some shit. They could have just let shit fizzle out. They could have went the Armin route, but they went a different route. And you
can't be mad at Aaron's response. Yeah, that's my thing. You can't be mad at his response.
The wrong one for that, bro.
Me personally, would I have killed women and children and everybody that's not involved? No, but I can't be mad at him saying that because they would have did the same thing to him.
Think about that. You know how you said we wouldn't have did the same thing to Germany? Like we wouldn't have.
Yeah, Germany would be destroyed if people like if people like thought or agree with like what if people hate Aaron and agree with like everything else, then you don't think Germany should exist today.
And that's my thing, right? I think that it works both ways too. But that's why I always tell people we can't compare this to that, because in that, okay, so if Aaron Yeager lived in this world and tried to do that shit, yeah, he would be down bad to a certain extent. Mm-hmm. But this is a completely different story. People always try to compare it to events that happen, and we have all the context we need for events to process events like the Holocaust and events like all these other crazy
slavery,
mass genocide attempts, even like because there's a lot of genocides, a lot of slavery. We could break all these things down because we have all the facts and the history from eons ago, not eons, but you know what I mean. We have concrete. We know everything. This is a completely different story in a completely different world, and we've seen pretty much every single side, and we can pretty much pick the sides we want to pick because it's not the same thing as living in this world. Yes, genocide is wrong. We understand that. Yes, war is wrong. That's the underlying theme.
That's the purpose of this story. Yeah, like the war is wrong. Like 100%.
War does more damage than it does good.
But to
like,
say
to kids, to adults.
But to say that Aaron is at fault. Aaron is that. My dude was just dealing with the situation he was dealt. Like you got to
understand of war. He contributes to the story concept being.
You got to understand that literally a year ago they did not think that anything outside of their island existed. Do you know what that would do to your brain as a person? And then all of a sudden you come out, you're learning these new things. All these people hate you, want to kill you, and have your race of people enslaved. What would you do? You're a mouse with your back trapped. You're a mouse backed into a corner. You know what they say when you corner an animal, they gonna lash out, and you got to deal with the lash because you put them in that corner. Like Marley is at fault, bro. Marley is the most wrong. And Armin's plan wouldn't have fucking worked. Like people need to stop. Like that plan would not have fucking worked. And Zeke's taking away people's free will. That's okay. Like niggas, like I'm cool with Zeke's plan. Like
I'm against Zeke. I'm a Jaegerist, but I don't fuck with Zeke.
I do not fuck with Zeke. I think Zeke's plan is the fucking dumbest.
But like, imagine these characters like Yagami, right? Someone who is the protagonist of a series, who is a villain. In his mind, he was doing the right thing, right? Mm-hmm. In his mind, he's like, I'm doing this for the greater good. But in actuality, he's being selfish. He wants to play God. He's being God. He wants that clout from
at first, power corrupted him. Light at first was killing criminals, but then at the end of it became a game. And like you said, he wanted to be God. Aaron never wants to be God. Aaron just wants his people free.
That's where I was getting at. Like with characters like Yagami, he has a very selfish, to a certain extent, goal and motive to keep going. Like there's a point in time very early on, like with that woman who was investigating her husband.
Yep.
Not to spoil too much about that.
The FBI agent. Yep.
You see, he started sacrificing his morals.
Yeah, he just started killing niggas. Broke
instantly, and it didn't take much. Take much. All it took was a little bit of fire in his ass. With someone like Aaron, you can't compare him to just a villain who's just a villain for the fuck's sake. He is a person who is a product of war, a product of violence, a product of a society and a world that is evil. When you look at characters like Flock is a great example too, because it's hard for me to feel some type of way about Flock, and it's not because he's a shit character now, because he's a shit character now. We know that he's the worst.
He's been a shit character.
He's off the deep end. Yeah. But like, imagine back in the day, he was just
a dude.
He's just a dude, bro. You saw this man go through so much.
He was crying. He didn't want to. He didn't want to fight. Yeah, he didn't want to fight. Y'all forced him to fight. So okay, since he got to fight, that's how he gonna fight. His
hand, you get an innocent character. And war, this whole conflict ruined his innocence. That happened with Aaron too. But imagine Aaron, and the only reason why I brought up like Yagami is because I felt like he was doing things for a selfish reason. He was trying to spare himself after a point in time. He was just playing the game with L at a point in time. He was like,
that's what I'm saying. He just was, after he stopped killing criminals, it was just, I'm just killing niggas just to see if L can catch me.
But like, see, with Aaron has he's doing the most selfless shit. He's like, I'm gonna kill everybody and hold the burden of this evil so y'all don't have to. Yeah. Y'all will survive. When you look at characters like Mikasa and Armin, these are innocent characters in my eyes. If you ask me, Armin wouldn't hurt a fly if he didn't have to.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron is doing what he's doing for them.
He's sacrificing himself for them. Yeah, exactly.
He's sacrificing himself and the rest of the world, and he's like, that's on my call. He's like, I'm sacrificing myself because y'all will never have to live with taking that call.
Y'all wouldn't do it.
That I killed a bunch of people for you, but you will not have to live with the fact that you made the decision. I did that. I'm holding the burden of that evil. You feel me? And that's, to me, a heroic thing to do in its own right, just for the concept of what he's trying to do.
Yeah.
But he's going about it a crazy way. But the thing is, look at what he's endured and witnessed to this point. Do you think a normal person of our age group, the people we argue with on Twitter, do you think these people would have the emotional capacity to deal with the shit Aaron dealt with?
No, fuck no. They would they'd either killed themselves or went crazy.
Like, whenever Annie clapped that whole team that went out there?
Yeah, bro.
The whole team, bro.
My thing is, like, I just don't get how you can't say I just don't understand, like, how we don't view Marley as just like the ultimate evil. Like, this whole thing should be Marley is
Aaron's
evil
wrong too, but you can't say he's more wrong than them.
Yeah, exactly. Like, they sent niggas to spy, to kill. Like, they provoked all of this. Like, again, and people say, well, what about King Fritz? Fuck that. You got to understand, this generation.
I don't know shit about that.
Yeah, they had no idea. That's hundreds of years ago. You cannot blame this generation for the sins of the past. If that's the case, then are we blaming every white person for slavery today?
And even in this story, if that's the case, then why can we not blame Marley for the shit that they've done? If you want to be racist and shit and blame the Eldians for some shit King Fritz did, well, why the fuck can Aaron, who don't know shit about King Fritz, why can he not hold a grudge against Marley and Tiber and them for doing? His mama got ate in front of him. You think that was justified in his eyes? You think
his whole village, like his like
whatever y'all do say about King Fritz was accurate. He was a bitch. My mom did deserve to get eaten in front of me. I did deserve to watch that. No,
you all deserve to die. Like King, because we have
guys, maybe
blood.
We do deserve to die, right? Should we just sit down?
Listen to that. That is just racist. Because you have bad blood, you deserve to die. Like, come on, dog. What are we talking about? What are we fucking talking about? Like, I'm sorry. Like, I cannot get down with Marley, and I understand where Aaron's coming from. Do I agree with how he's doing it? His methods? No, but I get it. I understand it, and I can't be mad at it.
To raise that flag and be like, Aaron's doing bad right now. Fuck Aaron, bitch. Yada yada. It's to be like, Marley's not though. Because you can't say one thing
without the other. Yeah, that's exactly how I feel. I'm just like, so are y'all co-signing Marley? No, we just think they're all wrong.
Let's not act like Aaron's doing this without provocation. Like Aaron's doing this because of the shit Marley did.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not gonna act like I'm the deepest nigga of all time. Let's let Twitter fuss at me and explain to me the details of Aaron going back in time and whispering, telling his dad what to do. You know what I'm saying? But that don't change nothing for me. As far as just
because that's what you gotta do. Because that you gotta think him going back in time telling his dad, that's still an action based upon something they did to him. Like it's still an action that they have done. Like, so I can't get down with that.
People try to paint that as the breaking point. Nah. It's like, nah, so he's doing what he had to do, bro.
And then, but with this episode, this latest one, Annie's back, baby.
Let's go.
She not about to do shit. What Annie gonna do?
Bro. Hitch is my great. I ain't gonna lie. It's Hitch through Annie like a rag doll. And it was like, yeah, bitch, I'll kill you. Hitch was like, get the fuck off me, you fucking slimy bitch. You've been fucking, you know what I'm saying? You got arthritis from being in them crystals for 4 years, bitch. If you don't try to touch me, you feel
I'll
weak.
Beat you up.
She was like, you grabbed me, put that little knife to my neck. It felt like a weak ass bitch was holding me, bro. Like a grandma was trying to grab me just now. You think I'm not gonna sling your ass around the room?
I'm gonna UFC your ass real quick.
I like that shit, bro. That shit.
Yeah, that was hard.
It was a good ass scene. Like the whole beginning of that episode really set me off.
And I'm so sick. I'm so sick of Armin. Like Armin gotta stop crying.
Armin do gotta stop crying.
Like
and John is going through it.
That's my nigga. I love Jean. They should have kept Erwin
in this episode.
Me too. For Jean,
I felt for Armin too because Armin was like, bro, I shouldn't have been brought back to life. It should have been.
It should have been Erwin. I agree with him.
Damn, son, that made me want to shed a tear because that's some sad shit.
Real nigga shit. If it was Erwin,
life for no reason, you gotta feel worthless.
We know how Erwin is. So you telling me Erwin wouldn't have been down with Aaron plan? The nigga who wanted to sacrifice the whole island to get to that fucking basement?
Imagine Armin being like, no, we're gonna do this the polite way, and Aaron being like, nigga, you gonna die. Do you want us all to die? Is that what you want? Do you want everything to have been for nothing? That's what Aaron's looking at it like.
Yeah.
If Erwin was there, he wouldn't have did the same thing. He would have been like, look, Aaron, I understand.
Let's do it.
Let's craft your plan into a better plan.
Yeah, true.
Aaron is not that. He's not Armin. He's not Erwin. So he's not gonna. His plan is like, all right, fuck it, we gonna kill everybody. Let's go.
You're right. Erwin would have still said, let's kill everybody, but he would have had a better play. He wouldn't have killed the women.
Like, let's just hit the conference. Erwin would have been like, let's just flex this muscle and end the conference.
Let's kill the leaders.
Like, let's get to a point where we're the leaders and we can be like, look, we chilling now.
Yeah.
We're not King Fritz, dog.
Like, y'all have y'all land. Y'all can control it. We're not gonna fight y'all.
Just let us stay over here because we're gonna stay just like you wanted us over here, minding our fucking business.
Y'all just leave us alone. Yeah, facts.
That's all. Let us be free. And Erwin would have got to that place.
And then if they wouldn't agree to that, then Erwin would have said, "Bet all you niggas gotta go now." It would have been Aaron again.
You know what made me mad this episode?
Who, Flock?
Not Flock. The civilians arguing with each other about like, oh, Aaron did this. Aaron said his Titans. It's like, no. Let's not forget Zeke is the one who sicked them bitch ass Titans.
Yeah.
Aaron didn't spike the fucking wine. All right.
Yeah.
Let's not act like Aaron did. That was Zeke's Titanery going on. Aaron's Titans are on their way to fuck the world up. Everything that happened in Shiganshina at the time, you know what I'm saying? That's Zeke. It's some foul Zeke play. You feel me? And you can thank Armin and the gang for taking them Titans down like they always do, because y'all niggas wasn't doing shit. Y'all still bitching and blaming Aaron about some shit. Blame yourselves for not getting to work. You know what I'm saying? Y'all motherfuckers just out here spectating about sort of civil war over nothing. That kind of irked my nerves a little bit. I know the fans are gonna be like, see, they get it. It was Aaron's fault. It's like, no, that's their perspective.
And then they're gonna be like, look at Gabby, she's turning around.
They don't have Twitter. You feel me? To be like, oh, they didn't see everything we saw. You know what I'm saying? All they heard was Aaron's message, and they saw shit fuck up. But they're like, okay, it's Aaron's fault. It's like, nah, son, Aaron's fighting for y'all, bro.
Where's your Gabby meter? Is it love?
I was about to ask you that. Are you feeling?
I still don't fuck with that bitch. I told you, Usopp sniped that bitch in the head.
Man, FaZe Gabby is a shooter. I'll tell you one thing. But at the same time, bro. Gabby is a character. You can't redeem yourself when you hit rock bottom. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Rue. I hate to bring Euphoria into this, but Euphoria was in my mix.
You saying Rue unredeemable? Yeah, after what she did to her mama and her
I'm
sister.
not even saying she unredeemable, but I'm saying, do you remember the end where she?
But addiction is addiction.
You wanted to see her give those apologies to people like Ali and shit like that, but those apologies are bittersweet because, bruh, it took this for you to realize it doesn't mean much now.
Let me take that back. Rue can be redeemed. Rue is not irredeemable because that is
a lot though.
You gotta work. Yeah, right? You gotta work to it. Yeah,
like with any person like that, it's gonna take more than just one thing to get you back in somebody's good graces. And with Gabby, you hit rock bottom. They took your Falco. Now it's a big deal, right? Now you're gonna feel it. I'm not gonna be like, oh, poor thing. No, okay. Kaya forgives. I don't. Sasha's daddy forgives. I don't, bro. You
gotta work to it. Yeah.
You don't even know what's going on. Like if something happens, you can flip flop in a second. I still feel like we're not done seeing old Gabby.
Like if you see Zeke stand on top of the building, we got Aaron dead. Shoot the nearest Eldian to the left of you. Gabby picking up a gun. Bow.
Sorry, Kaya. My dog said shoot you. You know what I'm saying? If Reiner's shooting people, Gabby gonna start shooting people. They can move as a unit, bro. They move as a fucking unit.
Fuck that nigga Reiner.
It's just, to me, it just feels like a little too late. And it definitely still doesn't make her a good character by any means.
I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that about Rue, because I was definitely wrong about that. Because I still feel bad about that. Because like you can be redeemed, but like you said, you gotta work to that. It can't just be Ali, I'm sorry, but Ali forgave her because he knows, because he was an addict.
He forgave her, but he's still telling everybody else. Like he was telling the sister, like, hey, it's okay to be mad at her, because it's okay that she did some fucked up shit, and you can acknowledge that.
And that's why the mama in the last episode said if she got the choice between having 2 fucked up daughters or 1, she said she choosing 1 every time. That was like, I was like, damn. And not to make this the Euphoria pod,
but man, that's the thing. When it comes to somebody like Aaron who has done some wrong in the name of the right, and we could say he did wrong, but he did it for the greater good. You can also say Gabby did a lot of wrong, and she didn't kind of do it for the greater good. You know what I'm saying? She kind of did it.
She did it out of ignorance.
She did it out of ignorance and brainwashing, and you can say that, but I can say the same for the people who barged into the Capitol on the 6th. You know what I'm saying? I can say it for the same for people who there's people who do things, and it's like, I understand why they did it, but I don't respect it.
That nothing you can say makes what they did right. Like they were brainwashed. Like, no, I mean, yeah, you brainwashed, but you still a fuck nigga.
Make me feel bad for you. Make me feel bad you grew up the way you grew up, but at the same time,
like you still wrong.
Didn't go through nearly as much shit as Aaron went through. You claim it. People
and he fought it back.
Female Aaron, and I understand the character types. I do, but let's not act like we didn't see Aaron lose at least 20 plus people in season 1, and she lost 2 people, and she just lost her fucking shit.
And to say she's the female Aaron, no, she's just the other side's embodiment of a child soldier. Let's not call her a female Aaron. Let's call her. War. Yes, she's a child soldier ruined by war on the other side. We're seeing the other perspective of it since we just saw Aaron's side. Like Falco is also the same thing. Like we're not saying Falco's the Marley Armin. No, we're not doing that. Falco's just a child affected by war.
The only difference is we see Gabby in the first couple episodes shooting shit up, deceiving people, trying to up her rank. She is all about upping her rank and being an honorary Marlene and being the best soldier she can be.
She's not questioning anything.
She's not trying to avenge Udo and Zofia yet.
No.
You feel me? It's when she loses Udo and Zofia, when she starts going crazy, it's like, I still don't look at you like you've been through a lot, because you haven't been through much, and then you lost your first two people, and you're acting like this,
and you don't even want to blame
mom and couldn't do anything,
and you don't even want to blame who's at fault, the people who have your family enslaved. No, you're gonna blame these people who you never met.
Again, you kissing these people ass.
Yeah, I can't get down with that. I can never get down with that. I'm sorry.
So she may complete her redemption arc soon, but for me,
yeah,
it's like I'm like looking at her like, yes, you saved Kaya, thank you. Good job, bitch.
Do some more.
Bare fucking minimum.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you for doing the bare minimum.
Do some more, bitch. But that's all I got on this Attack on Titan stuff so far.
How you feel about Connie? How you feel about Connie going feed Falco to his mom's, bro? Because I was going to ask you that earlier on. I was like, 'cause that's wild. That's wild to me.
Now you see
where Falco was like, aren't we going south? Are we supposed to be going north? And Connie's like, no. We're good.
Now you see, you want to know something crazy?
Why is your voice getting higher? No, we not feeding you to my mom.
Nah. Niggas want to say Aaron down bad. That's down bad, boy.
Bro, Connie's down atrocious, bro. Because that's the most selfish shit you could possibly do. But I can't. I get it, dog. That's your mom.
That's your mama. Yeah, I do it.
You know, you lost all your family. Your mom's your last hope in your eyes.
That's bro. I get it.
That's his Nezuko.
I do anything for my mama. Like that. There's only a certain amount of people in this world that I would do anything for. My mom is one of them. Like that's
niggas want to act like Demon Slayer is not fucking Attack on Titan quality, bro. That's his Nezuko, bro.
Yeah,
that is someone who has turned into something else, and he's trying to turn them back by any means.
And it will not feeding them Falco won't do nothing, nigga.
That's not gonna do shit, dog. You might be like,
well, he think it'll turn her into like a Titan shifter, but I don't even know if that would work.
Me neither. There's no science to prove that, I don't think. I think he's just like, fuck it, we're gonna try that shit out.
Yeah, crazy. Ooh,
I think it's just wild he ain't killed his mom, bro. When you see somebody turn into a Titan, dog, you gotta.
He couldn't do it. He couldn't do it.
Well, survive a zombie apocalypse, dog, and zombies would your zombie mama would eat your ass, bro.
Didn't Ymir, the one we knew early, Ymir, wasn't she a Titan and then ate something and then was able to shift back? Didn't that happen? It was. Let us know in the comments. I forgot. I forget Ymir's backstory, but I think it's something like that. I could be wrong. Let us know in the comments.
It could work like that. You feel me?
I hope.
I'm concerned. You eat a Titan. You eat a Titan. That's
you gain the powers.
The powers. You feel me?
So maybe Connie's mom could come back. Hey,
I
nigga.
Mean, they fed crispy Armin.
Yeah, they did.
You know what I'm saying?
No, they fed Armin crispy Bertold. That's what
exactly.
But Armin wasn't a Titan though. Like Connie mom have been a Titan for at least 2 years now.
Yeah, she was deep. I wonder if she would retain the memories.
That's what I'm saying.
I guess we'll find out. Because
if it happens,
I don't know.
I don't think they're letting Falco get eaten.
I kind of got spoiled a little bit, not by the manga, but by the
people, the Twitters.
Preview.
Yeah,
like the preview from the next episode at the end of the episode.
He don't let him.
They showed like Connie. He was like,
crying.
Falco was like kind of running, and then Armin's kind of pulling up, swinging into action, and Connie's like.
My mom!
Oh no! It looked like Connie was looking at Falco like, oh no, it looks like he's trying to come steal you and feed you to his mom. Let's go over there, Falco, where my mom for sure is not. It just looked like Armin was pulling up trying to do some shit, and Connie was like, oh shit. Fucking my plan up, dog. This is a crazy ass show, bro. Like,
yeah, it is.
The rumbling to me.
The rumbling's wild.
This is my big thing, right?
When I saw all them colossal Titans, I was like, oh my gosh.
The wall is a circle, right?
Yeah.
How the fuck? Okay, this is just me. I've been holding this thing for the pod. I didn't tweet this because it's hard for me to put into words. But okay, how threatening is the rumbling really? Because imagine a circle. Imagine dots around a circle, and then the circle expanding. There's gonna be wide ass gaps between each Titan if you're stomping the whole world.
I assumed that they were like all humans that were like crunched up. And then like when it happened, they like popped up. But see, I don't know because we saw the wall get smashed and we saw the eye. So I don't know.
And I don't know how many it takes to storm the entire world and how many they had, but seems threatening enough just on the strength of the word.
Did you see the memes that was like what anime characters could handle the rumbling. I was like, nigga, all of them. Like what? Like Luffy with Gear 4.
It's a matter of how long would they take. Like,
yeah.
I think Luffy would clear, like the Straw Hats would clear the rumbling pretty
in an
fast.
hour, bro. The Straw Hats would clear the rumbling in a day.
Nah, a day.
Naruto would clear the rumbling in 12 hours. In
One Piece episode, the One Piece episode, it probably take a good 60 to 100. It take a good arc to complete the rumbling.
No, I'm saying 20 episodes. East Blue level arc.
Dragon Ball not even taking 10.
No, Dragon Ball is gonna be 5. It's gonna be 5 hours. That's it. That's all Goku need. It might not even be 5 hours. It might be 2. Like a Kamehameha just shooting through niggas' heads. Like, what are we talking about?
A few episodes.
Yeah,
a few episodes worth, bro. They gonna get it done.
Like,
get everybody.
Even My Hero would destroy the rumbling. Black Clover would destroy the rumbling.
I think so too.
Like all them niggas. Like all Shigaraki got to do is touch one of them niggas in decay. Deku can punch. Like
Titans.
Like the Titans to me just remind me of muscular, not as strong. Like, like honestly, Deku fought Reiner, the armored Titan, is muscular but bigger.
Don't they have a giant Titan too? But she's a good guy though, right?
Yeah, she you talking about Mount Lady. Mount Lady can fuck them up. And Gigantomachia. So what we talking about, nigga? All these other anime verses would fuck up the rumbling. Funny thing is, I think Trigon's universe could maybe fuck them up, but it would have to be Vash and Knives.
All I know is Aaron is lucky Zeke took fucking Levi out, because nigga, wake Levi ass up and see what happened to the fucking rumbling, nigga. Levi took his whole team out in like
Bruh, Levi is isn't he a paraplegic now?
He is on a stretcher.
Yeah, he down bad.
The episode ended with Hanji meeting
you're right.
Peak, Hanji met Peak, and she was like, "Hey, look, help this crippled dude out, bro.
Let's try to
nothing, dog. Like we literally can't do you nothing." So I'm looking forward to seeing what's gonna happen with that. And
we're gonna be discussing
are they gonna feed the Titan to Levi? What's going on?
Maybe, and we'll be discussing that not March the 1st, but you'll hear it on March the 8th, because that'll be the next episode. We back on schedule every other Tuesday, so March 8th. That'll be the next pod. Chris, look, this was a good one. We went in depth on Demon Slayer and Attack on Titan. We gave y'all our thoughts on it for real. Tell the people where they can follow you at on social media.
Follow your boy at Chris SJE everywhere. Go listen to the song Aaron Still Did Nothing Wrong, especially if you're a fan of my Fuck Gabby song.
We're gonna put that one at the end, because that's out now. We're gonna put that one at the end of this one.
And I'm not gonna lie, it's going up, bro. Apparently it's a banger, because people fucking with it the same way they was fucking with Gabby when Gabby first dropped. So we're gonna see as the rumbling progresses how wrong my song is or how right my song is. Let's see if people start jamming it more or start hating on me more for it.
Hey, either way, it works out for you. So y'all make sure.
It's a W regardless.
Yeah, exactly. Y'all make sure y'all go follow Chris and check out his song. You can follow me at LimBWT. Follow the Bros Who Think at Bros Who Think. Be sure to check out the One Piece manga reviews. Check out the latest episode of Run It Back. We reviewed all the President's Men. The next Run It Back, which will be out next week, we're reviewing Friday, the classic Ice Cube and Chris Tucker movie. Also, check out Bros Who Binge, because next week is the Batman. The Batman finally will be out. I'm going to watch it on Wednesday or Thursday, one of them. Y'all definitely be on the lookout for that review, and check out the Bros Who Think podcast this upcoming week. By the time you guys hear this, it'll be the next day, and be on the lookout for that. But other than that, y'all have a good one. Like I said, me and Crystal will be back. We're back on schedule. It won't be March 1st, but March 8th, because this show's bi-weekly. So be on the lookout for that. But until then, have a good one, and peace.